I recorded 100 artists and I learned way more about producing, people and patience than I ever expected. So in this video I'm breaking down the 7 biggest lessons I've learned after recording 100 artists. So let's hop right into it.
This is what I really want. This is what I really want. This is what I really want.
After hundreds of sessions, one pattern became impossible to ignore. The beats that artists actually use are really simple. Not basic, simple. Producers love stacking layers, counter melodies, chords, transitions, but most artists freeze when there's too much going on. They can't find space to actually record on it. When a beat is clean and catchy, artists immediately find their pocket. They stop thinking and start performing. I'm gonna show you 2 beats right now. One which is very full and doesn't leave a lot of space for the artist, and one which is way more simple and leaves a ton of space for the artist. As you can hear, this beat sounds very full and already complete on its own, which means it doesn't have a lot of space for the artist. So my main issue right here are these brass and these vocal sounds. They take so much space for the actual artist itself, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take them out, or maybe just place them in another space. And for the vocals as well, I'm gonna shorten them. Maybe take this one out and this one. And if I want to use them, I'm just gonna turn them down a notch. And now listen to how much more space this leaves for the actual artist to find some pockets and start rapping over. And now for my R&B producers, let me show you how fast you can overproduce.
What you cooking?
So the problem right here are the drums and the bass. So to fix this, we actually need to switch some sounds over and take some stuff out. I actually don't have the projects file from this beat anymore, so let me show you how to fix this with another beat I made. As you can hear, the bass line right here is much more simple, playing only the root notes of the chord progression, and the kick pattern is much more simple as well, playing less kicks but gives it way more bounce. And also I switched out the clap for a rim shot, which is much smaller and leaves a lot more space for the artist as well. As you can see, I made some small changes here and there just to leave a lot more space for the artist. It is really easy to overproduce, and we as producers often forget that the last instrument on the beat is actually the artist's voice. So keep in mind to always leave a lot of space for the artist. So the next lesson is massive. You can have a perfect workflow, but if you can't communicate correctly with the artist, your session will collapse. Artists are very vulnerable when recording. Every take feels personal. If you say something like, "That line is off," or "that doesn't sound right," it will hit harder than you think. Your goal as the engineer isn't to criticize, it's to lead and guide. Instead of saying, "That was wrong," try something like, "Let's do it one more time," or "I think you can do better." Same message, but the tone changes everything. Oh, and one more thing. Don't interrupt the artist mid-take while recording. Trust me, that kills the vibe instantly. Let him finish his take and then do it again. So if you ever have been in a paid studio session, you know that time disappears. You can't afford to spend 30 minutes searching for the right snare where the artist's energy fades. When I started out, I would actually waste hours fine-tuning each EQ and delay, making the artist's vocals sound perfect. But after some time, the energy was gone and we didn't even record the main idea. So now I try to move quick. The goal isn't perfection, it's momentum. Get the main idea down, build the structure, capture the energy while it's fresh. You can fix EQ, levels and creative effects later, but at first be fast and get the main idea out of the artist's mind. The faster an artist can actually hear his idea come to life, the more confident he gets. And that's where real performance happen. And the best way to move fast is to use templates. Templates are a lifesaver. They help you to move very fast. When you have recorded a lot of artists, you realize that time is your most valuable currency. I can open my vocal template, adjust some EQs and start recording in under a minute. That kind of speed matters in a studio session. But here's the catch. Templates don't replace your ears. You always have to tweak some EQ, saturation and compression. Every voice is different. So make sure you create a template to record artists and get his idea come to life while leaving you some flexibility to adjust on the go. But with the next lesson, artists actually want to come back to the studio. Recording isn't just pressing record and cleaning up noise. It's artistic direction in real time. If you can bring the artist's idea to life, you can get magic takes every time. Add some creative effects, big reverbs, radio voice, a delay throw on ad-libs, a low pass filter on an intro. Small things like that make the artist actually feel the song, not just hear it. And once I've realized that I can get creative with an artist, my sessions changed completely. They started to ask me for some advice and how I see the vision, and suddenly I wasn't just recording anymore. We were creating together. And here's something wild. Artists actually don't know how to use their voice. They know how to rap or sing, but they don't know how to control their tone, project emotion, or shape the delivery. That's where you come in. Say things like, step back from the mic, your tone will open up. Try more energy on that part, make it hit harder. Add a bit more emotion, I have to believe what you're saying. All these phrases help you guide the artist's vocals to your final destination. So what I usually do, I record 3 to 5 takes and then both the artist and myself choose which one is the best. That way you can get creative and experiment with the artist's voice, trying to make it sound better, but always take in consideration the artist's opinion. It's actually his song. So at the end, if the artist likes his voice as it is, just leave it. But if he's open to actually change it and use something new, use it to your advantage. And maybe he will like it, maybe not. At the end, you can always just take it back and going back to normal. So the last lesson actually helped me create a real relationship with the artist. Early on, I thought I was just the engineer, but I realized that the best songs happen when you and the artist are a team. So try to work together and make it sound good together. Artists describe sounds in a weird way. Your job is to translate his emotions into sounds. Maybe all you need is a bit more reverb or delay or brighten up the high end. So always ask some questions, offer options and solutions. Sometimes suggesting a harmony or an ad-lib can turn a good song into a great one. That's how you go from being the engineer to being part of the creative process. The magic happens when it's not their song or your song. It's our song. So if you're recording regularly, preparation is your biggest weapon. And that's why I've created a simple guide on everything you need to take care of before, during, and after a session. And I've even included my own vocal recording template, which I've used to record all of my artists. It's a great template if you just need to record something real quick and bring the artist's vision to life, getting a clear recording before sending it out for mixing. It's already preloaded with some effects, EQ and compression, ready to just press record and start the session. But always use your ears to adjust on things. You can download my full template and the PDF guide with the link in the description down below. It's completely free, so just grab it and don't think about it. So yeah, after recording 100 artists, these are the 7 biggest lessons I've learned. Now make sure you smash that like button if you learned something new, hit that subscribe button so don't miss any other videos, and comment down below what are your biggest lessons you've learned while working with artists. Thanks for watching and let's see each other in the next one. Bye.